Hi guys, I'm Oksana. Welcome back to my channel and to another of the cooking videos for the new series of Trying Kitchen Things Cafe Edition. This series is all about me showing recipes about things I would sell if I had a little cafe. I've been loving doing this series because I'm in my baking and cooking era right now. We've already done some very cool recipes from sourdough bread, our first sourdough bread I might add. I've tried making 2 more sourdough bread recipes. The second one was questionable, the third one was better. Then we've also made some German pastries. We've done some panna cotta, which was very fun to make. But something also that we've been experimenting behind the scenes is how I could use my sourdough starter apart from making sourdough bread. And I've made a sourdough banana bread and it turned out delicious. And I just thought today I'm going to show you some sourdough recipes that I would totally sell in my cafe if they turn out right. So let's just get started before I keep talking way too much as always. First, we need to put our trusty apron on, which I think gives me good luck. So as long as I don't burn my kitchen, I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, now we're ready. So let's get started with the first recipe, which is something I'm very excited for. That is making some chocolate chip cookies. So first of all, we have to cream our butter and sugar together. I've been experimenting making cookies because I really want to find the perfect cookie, at least for me. I really want to make a fluffy cookie, but that's crispy. Like I want a very crispy cookie, okay? I'm still working on my Notion database, but I'm working on putting all the recipes I've tried so far and as well as improvements and tips. I want to share my recipes with you guys. I still want to give you guys some recipes that won't fail, you know? And now for the sugar. But what have you guys been up to this summer? What has been your summer project? I feel like every summer we always have like a summer project. But now, since I don't have a fancy machine thingy-majingy, I need to cream the butter by hand. I mean, kind of by hand. But what's your favorite cookie? I really like cinnamon cookies. It's time to put the sourdough starter and also vanilla extract. But I wanted to give it a little extra cookie biscuit flavor. So I'm using these flavor drops from My Protein. I know I shouldn't experiment so much, but it's done. Now let's measure the sourdough. Sourdough baby, I love you. Oh, perfect. And now mixing it together again. Oh, it smells good though. This is an arm workout for sure. I'm talking to myself because I'm alone. I'm fine. That's looking good. Now it's time to add a little dry ingredient. I keep confusing dry with wet. Don't ask me why. And now it's time to add the flour into the mixture. Come on, we still need more. Oh shit, okay, not that much. I fucked up. We need a spoon. Put it back. Nothing to see there. And now baking soda, baking powder, and finally a bit of salt. And now we mix. Yeah, I think we have to use our hands. Come on, come on. I think we almost got everything out. I've actually never heard of sourdough cookies being sold. I feel like it would be a nice addition to the menu. And I think this one I would keep as a regular in the menu. We have the idea of adding like one special pastry and savory dish every week inspired by a different country. It would be like the special. But a sourdough cookie, if it turns out well, I would have that forever. Then maybe make different flavors. What flavors would you like? I know people would like an Oreo one, maybe one filled with blueberry or a lemon one. Oh, that's nice. An apple pie inspired one. It would be like maybe for the holidays, like a cinnamon one. I know people like snickerdoodles. I don't remember trying a snickerdoodle. I think I need a bit more flour. I almost broke my scale. One, yeah, I think this is good. Again, we're experimenting. I might just have messed up a lot with the recipe. We live and we learn. Now it's time to add the chocolate chip cookies. Now it's time to add the chocolate chip so we can make the chocolate chip cookie. That's how it should be. Obviously, for a good chocolate chip cookie, we need different size chocolate pieces. How do you open this? I'm dumb. I can't even open a chocolate bar. So my phone ran out of storage. I just added the chocolate pieces I was chopping up into the mixture, and then to give it some extra crunch, I added cocoa nibs. Because if you guys know anything about me or want to know anything about me, I love crunchy stuff. What's one more alteration? That's our cookie dough done. Now we have to rest this in the fridge for a couple hours and maybe overnight. Maybe I want to cook them tomorrow as a surprise for my family. I've been experimenting with different cookie recipes because I want to perfect them. One cookie that I've always wanted to try was the Levain chocolate chip cookie. That's very famous in New York, but I've heard mixed reviews. Plus, they don't make them vegan. Hopefully they will one day, but until then, we're just experimenting with our own cookie recipes. Let's chill the baby. And now it's time to clean the mess. Help. I'm fine! So it's been a couple of days, I'm not gonna lie, but now it's already time to taste it. First of all, we're gonna measure how much we have, then we can divide it into even cookies. How much do we have? Approximately. So according to my calculations, this should make around 18 cookies. I'm gonna make like 6 cookies and then I'm gonna save the rest for another time. We have the oven preheating. We did not forget this time. We have one right here. Now we just need 5 more. It's been a while since we've had cookies at home. It's gonna be a nice change. And we can save the rest for the days that you wanna have a cookie. You take a bit and put it in the oven. You got yourself a cute little snack. Now you are gonna be stored right back where you belong, my friend.
Get some help.
I don't know how much they're gonna spread or rise, so we wanna make sure they're nicely separated. Press them a little bit. Now the most important thing I think is gonna be a pinch of flaky salt. This is looking good, but now we're gonna put them in the oven and wait 10-12 minutes. Okay, I should have done it there. Okay, next time. And my cookies are ready. Mom, do you want to try them with me? Hope you enjoy it. Está caliente. Looks so gooey inside. My dog wants some as well, but they have chocolate. She cannot eat them. Let's take a piece. There we go. That's very good. If we let them cool down, it would be even better, but...
No podía esperar.
Exactly. What's your review, mommy?
Perfect.
My mom's review is perfect. Mine is too. So this is something I would definitely sell in my bakery. Let's move on to the next recipe. Oh, it's so good. This really is gonna become a staple now. Now let's continue with our sourdough journey. I just had to make this recipe, which I've been experimenting with. I think this is the best thing I've made so far, and that is sourdough banana bread. We all have a good banana bread recipe, but I had never done sourdough banana bread. So let's get started by, for the first time, smashing 2 bananas that are not brown in this channel. Big accomplishment.
Get some help.
The banana desserts I've made literally all have bananas that are about to die. Here. We'll throw this away after. We smash this first. This sourdough banana bread just combines the whole quarantine experience. This is definitely a recipe that you guys need to make. Plus, you probably already have all the ingredients, especially if you have a sourdough starter, which is something we need to add next. Now we add the sugar. This recipe is very customizable. The power of sourdough. Something I also made recently was sourdough pancake. If you guys would like me to make that for you and share the recipe, then let me know, because they were absolute heaven. But now that this is mixed in, we have to add the dry ingredients and we're gonna sift them. Now sift. I hate it when it goes all over the place. Can you just stay inside? Now it's time to add some baking soda, some baking powder, a tiny bit of salt. Salt is so important in desserts. I will never get tired of saying it. I almost forgot something. Vanilla.
Very important, Oksana. We cannot forget this.
I forgot. I have to preheat the oven at 180 degrees. One day I will remember. Anyways, we're back. Another customizing thing I'm doing is adding these two little plums that we have. I'm afraid of them going bad. We're gonna use them before they do. Look how cute they look. What's your favorite fruit? I love a very sour green apple. I can't wait for apple season. Now it's time to put it in a mold. Place this on the bottom. It has to not only be flavorful, but it also has to be aesthetically pleasing. See, we put it like this in the bottom, and now we add the mixture. I'm making a mess again. That's one. Now let's do the same with the other one. Now it's time to put them inside the oven. Hopefully they turn out good this time as well. And the babies are ready. Look at them. Look how fluffy they are. They smell so good. The kitchen smells amazing. This is a recipe that you definitely need to try. Go ahead, I'll wait.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
But now we're gonna take them out of the mold. If this doesn't make you crave banana bread right now, I don't know what will. And you can also turn this into muffins if you want. The fun part is obviously turning them around. Are you guys ready to see this? Look at that. Now for the second one. Whoop, tap, tap, tap. And another beauty. These are definitely recipes I'm gonna make on repeat. The best way to use fruit up to use your bananas. But now we're gonna let them cool down and then we have to try them, obviously.
Few moments later.
So now that the cake has rested, let's rate this. The banana flavor and the sourdough like sourness that just complement each other so well. Literally, go try it. Anyways, let's move on to the next recipe. But guys, now it's time for the savory recipe, and that is we're gonna make some savory muffins. So right here I have some carrot, some aubergine that was about to go bad, and then we have some scallions. Very excited to get to use my sourdough starter. So let's just get started. So the first thing that we need to do, mix some of the water and the milk with a bit of apple cider vinegar. The beauty of this recipe is that you can use whatever leftover veggies you have. So while we wait for the milk to curdle, we're gonna put some of my sourdough together with a bit of water that we put. I feel like not many bakeries or cafes sell like savory muffins, so that's done. And then this we're gonna use to make more sourdough bread, I guess. But now that we have this, we mix it together with the oil. Now if you like a more neutral flavor, you can use whatever neutral oil you have, like sunflower oil. In my family we normally use a lot of olive oils and we don't mind the taste, but you guys do you, okay? And now we add the curdled milk. And now it's time to sift the dry ingredients. You might be asking why we should sift. Time consuming. Personally, I hate it because flour gets everywhere. And thirdly, I mean, there's no point, right? Actually, there is, especially in vegan baking. If you want to get those fluffy vegan pastries or muffins, when you sift the ingredients, you're incorporating more air into your recipe, which is beneficial because then it helps it rise. Then we're also adding some chickpea flour. And if you had corn flour, which I don't, I feel like this will also go very nice. And now we're gonna add some baking powder. Obviously, a pinch of salt. Now sift, sift, sift. We also have this balsamic dressing mix from Just Spices. It has sea salt, tomato flake, yellow mustard, basil, garlic, oregano, and black pepper, which I feel like will go very nicely here. Are you guys more of a savory or sweet breakfast person? I'm personally a sweet gal. Like my yogurt bowls are my daily ritual, my self-care moment. But I do want to get into more savory breakfast now and then. It's just, you know, hard because I love yogurt bowls and doing weird topping combinations with them. Now that everything's mixed in, we're gonna add the veggies. These are leftover veggies, so I don't know how much I've added of it. I guess like maybe a cup of it. And now, just because I love this is like my drug, I'm gonna add some nutritional juice. If you're not vegan, you can put some cheddar or some other type of cheese that you like. Some grated parmesan would go great here. But now this is mixed. Got our muffin tray here, and we're just gonna, you know, add them. If there was a way to make this messy, trust me, I would totally use it. As we've gathered from this whole series is that me not making a mess is not a possibility. I think like the more I try, the more messy everything gets. This goes in the oven at 180 degrees for around 12-15 minutes. Let's see. So guys, our muffins have baked and they're ready and they look so good and they smell so good. I think adding those spices was just right call. Now we have to allow them to cool down. The good thing is I didn't overfill them, which I was scared of. And obviously we need to get the review from my mom because she's very truthful. You look like my little minions.
A little later.
Guys, the muffins have cooled down and now it's time to try them. So we're gonna take a piece of the top and try it out. That's really good. I think I should have cooked them a bit longer, but overall, I'm gonna perfect a bit of the measurements, I think, before I'm happy with it. I'm gonna start making more savory muffins. I don't think many people do savory muffins. Plus you can use your leftover veggies. It's perfect.
Huele bien, a empezar. Está rico. De repente, digo, para la gente que tenemos gusto de más salado, pero está rico. Always.
But I hope you guys enjoy these 3 recipes I share with you. And if you have a sourdough starter, you know what you have to do now. Go make those cookies or those savory muffins. That delicious banana bread, which is still a winner in this household. And it's probably gonna be a staple now. So you're welcome, because now you're part of the family, you know? I shared the new family recipe, which I'm gonna pass down to my children. Putting that aside, let me know in the comments down below what the best recipe in this video has been. Also, tell me what other recipes or what other countries I should make the next inspired week of this cafe about. If you want to join the family, we're 6,000 strong. Please make sure to subscribe. If you really like this type of content, make sure to give it a big thumbs up so I know I have to do more cooking videos. I personally really enjoy making them. And if you guys have any ideas of other cooking videos that you want me to do, just let me know. I'm open up for everything. I guess I'll see you on the next one, which is gonna be very fun. I might have already filmed one of the recipes, maybe have had it twice already in the last 3 days. It's that good, okay? If you want to see what I'm talking about, I guess you'll have to wait until the next video comes. Yes, I'm a teaser. What can I say? Psst, let me give you a clue. It's an Asian country.